I am about to take you guys outside. I started to say out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I hadn't talked to y'all yet. Anyway, I'm about to take you outside to paint the vent covers, or the fan covers, and the speaker covers. And if all of them were the same color, as clean as they got, I wouldn't paint them. But they're different colors, and I want them all to match. Even though they're going to be in different rooms, I want them to match. Which two of them, they're not in the same room exactly, but the rooms are together, the kitchen and living room. It's together. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these and see what happens. Now, Jeff has put me a little something out there. I don't know what. But he took me something out there to paint on. But I'm so nervous to paint because pollen is terrible. The wind is blowing a little bit. And I don't know. It's just like I'm nervous to paint out there. But I don't want to paint inside because I don't need to be breathing it in. So, I'm going to be doing that today. I do not know what else I'm doing other than I'm making some sheet pan fajitas. I have made those with you guys, I think, before. But I'll probably just cook that with y'all again tonight because it's so easy and it's so good. And honestly, I just don't want to cook fajitas any other way now. I haven't tried it on my Blackstone yet because, y'all, we haven't even seasoned it and got it ready yet. I got it for Christmas. It's March. Yep, it's March. Also, yesterday we did get part of our plumbing supplies. We're supposed to get some more today. And then we're supposed to get some more tomorrow, which some of it's supposed to come tomorrow. Was supposed to be here next week. But if it actually does come tomorrow, that will be super awesome because we'll have it all. And I will never complain about something coming early. Never, ever, ever. But anyway, yeah, we got that, which was a relief to get that in yesterday for it to actually be delivered because, y'all, I could tell you a whole story about the USPS around here. Y'all know I've told y'all some of this stuff. It just does not. They just don't do what they're supposed to do. Let's just put it that way. And I'm going to hush because I'm in a good mood and I don't want to get in a bad one. Let's go outside. Okay, so I have you guys on the side because, well, look at that. There's already a bug. I didn't say this is your home. See, that's why I didn't want to do it outside. But we can't breathe this stuff. Anyways, let me try to do this again. Now all of them are falling off. Great. These are old bowls from like ham and turkey and stuff, and I had kept them because we were using them, but then we decided not to use them anymore, and we were going to take them down to the trailer and use them for like, maybe like paint or something because they're clean, like holding a little bit of paint and thing or something. Anyway, I'm going to use them for this today. But like I said, they look really good, except they're different colors. Like, this one's a different color than the rest, and then these two are different. Like, they're faded and stuff like that. So I'm going to get the paint. I'm using this Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover Paint and Primer. It's satin, it's blossom white, because I couldn't find just regular white. And you're supposed to be able to do it at any angle. Alright, maybe that's enough shaking. I hope so. Y'all are going to hear every dog in the neighborhood. But let me... That is not covering the way I thought it would. It looks kind of like it's got a texture to it. Why is that paint doing that? It's not smooth. Never had spray paint do that before. Well, the ceiling has a texture too, so we're just gonna go with it. Ew, it's coming out on my finger. I'm going to do it from different angles. One, so I can get all the sides, but also because these holes, ooh, I hope I'm not getting paint on my camera. You want to be able to get the holes filled up. Probably gonna have to spray going straight down with these because they have like a little thing on the inside too. I don't know why at first it was doing that weird stuff. Alright, so let's look at them. Okay, I should have shown you a good before, but I guess I didn't. Well, I guess I did yesterday. See, this one looks like it's got texture on it now. Well, all of these do, but it'll be alright. The ceiling has texture. These do a little bit, but not as much. I don't know if it's maybe a reaction with the paint and that kind of plastic stuff. This one's not doing it as much. But anyway, I'm going to let them sit here and dry, and I'll come back and do another coat later. I may not bring y'all out here because I don't want to get paint all over my camera. But I will definitely show you the finished product. Okay, so I've put the second coat on, and they are dry, but they do have that, I don't know why they look textured. I don't know if it was a reaction with the paint or what. It looks like that's cracked a little. These look different. Like, they are smoother. That poor dog, I think they have it locked up in a little pen or something, and it barks all the time. I don't even know where it's at in the neighborhood. But anyway, these ones just look different. I think I missed some on that one. I'm going to have to go get the paint. Which earlier the sun was so bright, whenever I walked inside, I couldn't even see. Especially after doing this white stuff. But I don't know. I'm not going to worry about the texture because, like I said, the ceiling is textured. But they do look better. Like, that has some of the, looks like the texture stuff, and it's cracky like. I don't know. We're gonna just, sit a bug. We're just gonna deal with it. It's gonna be okay. We're not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go grab my paint and fix that little spot right there. And, or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't worry about it. It's not that noticeable, but I will notice it forever, even though I don't look up in the ceiling. But, I'm gonna take them inside after I do that and let them finish drying in there, which they are dry, but I mean, I wouldn't be touching them. See, my hand's fine, other than the paint that's already on them. They do look a lot better. So yeah, there's them. Those are there. This is the ones. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll be back. Okay guys, what I have here is a bowl full of beef. This is some of those round steaks we got, and they were like really tough. So we found that if we cut them thin like this against the grain, they will, if it can focus please. Anyway, they'll be a lot more tender. So we decided to use them for fajitas and stuff like that. So I'm going to put in some lemon juice. No, that is lime juice. And this fajita seasoning. And I'm going to just let it marinate with that. I don't know how much. I just thought I would tell y'all that. So whenever I come back to actually fix the fajitas, you won't be saying, well, what's on there? It's just fajita seasoning and lime juice, not lemon juice. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then I'm going to let it just marinate for probably an hour or two. Maybe, I don't know what time is it. Okay, probably an hour. So, I'll be back when it's time to put it on the pan though. Okay, so I'm going to do the sheet pan fajitas now. And I have cut up the meat and marinated it. You saw that with the lime juice, keep wanting to say lemon, and the fajita seasoning. It's the Badia fajita seasoning. Use whatever kind you like. I have red onion and yellow onion in here. Honestly, onion is part of it's my favorite part, pretty much, other than the meat. I don't even love this part much. I just love that the color is there and it is good for you, and that it gives it a good flavor. But that is Jeff's favorite part. The onion is my favorite part. And I will put some tomato in there. Actually, I may go ahead and wash it up and go ahead and cut it up and put it on here, but we'll see. So the first thing I want to do is put a little olive oil on my pan, because you need the oil just for making it not stick or whatever, I guess. Which I do have parchment, but it also just helps it to, I don't know, it just helps it. This is still freezing cold. Oh, great. The counter's clean. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this in here, or on the pan, and I'm going to use two different pans. And the reason why is because I just have a lot here, and I want to have a little bit of everything on each pan. So I'm going to put about half the meat on here. That's probably about half. And then half the peppers. Just throw them on any old way, it doesn't matter. Then half the onions. I might not have got half the peppers. The onions I will kind of separate a little bit, but I'm not worried about them being too separate. It's not a big deal if they're not. And I need to go get the tomatoes and wash them. I don't know why I didn't already think about that. I don't know. I'm just not thinking. It'll be alright. Alright, so let me scoot this over to the side, because I do want to put some more. I gotta get back in my. Oh, I'm so not prepared. I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, so we did go ahead and put the meat on that one, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the onions down. Just throw them in there. Kind of separate them now. May have more onion on that side than this one, so it's a good time to kind of reevaluate the situation. It's okay if we do, because I'll end up putting it all together at the end anyway. So that's why I'm not too worried about it. And I did go ahead and wash these tomatoes, but I got to cut them in half. I'm not going to leave them whole, but I want to put these peppers down. Put a few more on this one. I hear all kinds of noise happening. Words are not happening though, apparently. And there might be a couple of bad spots on a couple of these, so I need to look at that. Grab a knife. And these are like, I can't remember what kind of tomatoes they are. They're just little tomatoes. I'm just gonna kind of quarter them if they're too big, or if they're, you know, just quarter. I'm not worried about them being perfect or anything. But we want that tomato on there. And I am also thinking about putting something else. This one's really soft. I may not use it at all. I'm kind of like, that one, not sure. But anyway, there's a restaurant that Jeff and I like that their fajitas have squash and zucchini in them. So I think, can't be positive, but I think I have some squash and zucchini in the freezer. So if I do, I might throw some of that on here as well. Oh, I thought it was something weird on there, seasoning from the, and I did pour the lemon, that juice that I keep trying to call lemon, but it's actually lime. I poured that onto the stuff too. So let me get rid of this. Okay, I do have some of this, and I had bought this for a recipe that we never cooked, so why not use it? Let me grab some scissors to open it. No sense in it just sitting there and never being used. But now it's, they do theirs in like chunks. Well, that's just going to stay together. And some of it, this is a little bit bigger than the other, but that's all right. Some of them I can get loose, some of them I can't. Okay, that one's not. There's not a lot in this bag, but that's okay. We just want a little extra vegetable because it's delicious. And like I said, it'll all end up in the same pan before it's all over because all of this will shrink up. So now I'm going to put some more of the fajita seasoning on it because I don't have any on the vegetables at all. Just a sprinkle on those vegetables. And I'm going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes and then I'll check it. And if I feel like it's time for it to be, you know, out of, did I say in the refrigerator or did I say the oven? I put it in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes if I said anything weird. And I'll check it, and if it's needing to be cooked more, I'll cook it more. If it needs to be anything else done, I'll do it at that time. But right now, I'm cleaning up this mess. Okay, so this is after 30 minutes, and I've already done this to the other one, but I want to go ahead and stir this around, and I am going to put it back in because I want the vegetables to be a little more done. The meat is pretty much there, but I do want the vegetables to be a little bit more done, so probably another 15 or 20 minutes, and then I'll take it back out. There's a lot of liquid in this, and I believe it's because of all the vegetables. Which happens, and I want that to kind of go away some. So that's what I'm doing here, is just going to stir this together, and what I might do is check it in about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I might just stick them both, like put them both together on the same pan, which is what I normally would do. Yes, this is a lot of food, but it's also Jeff's lunch for work and also leftovers for our lunches and stuff like that. So there you go. So I'm going to stick this back in the oven, and I am swapping the two pans. The shelves they're on, the racks they're on down in there, I am swapping them over. The other one is on the rack that this one was on, and this one will go on the one the other one was on. So I'll be back. Okay, so after 15 minutes, I did put both the pans together, and then I put it back in for another 15 because the vegetables just seemed to need a little bit more. At least the onions did. Everything else was okay. So this is after an hour, and it's done. It's good, and this is all of it together. Why did I do that? I don't know, because I'm crazy. But but anyway, this is it. All of it together on one pan, and I'm trying to get this on the top kind of mixed in because it's a little bit drier, and the juices down at the bottom will help with that part. So yeah, because they'll, you know, it'll get, I don't know what I'm saying. The meats will suck it back up. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna eat our supper. I did not make anything else with it. We're just gonna eat it with tortillas. It's got plenty of vegetables here with it, and this is just, you know, one of those, let's throw it together and enjoy our dinner. And of course, like I said, there are going to be leftovers. Jeff was very happy whenever he called at lunch, and I told him I put the squash and zucchini in there too, which zucchini is just a type of squash, but the yellow and green squash in there. But anyway, this is it. It's going to be yummy. I already know what it tastes like, so I'm not going to do a taste test, but there we go. Okay, so Noah is washing his second load of clothes today. I think he's going to wash one more, but I'm not sure about that. But I will see you guys again tomorrow. I don't know exactly what's going on, but you'll see whenever I figure it out. And I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload if you have not already. Share this with a friend if you think someone would enjoy my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you'd like to be put on my prayer request, a prayer list, if you have a prayer request, leave that in the comments as well. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.